It is the last Wednesday of May and it's time for a dual rule update. Last time you saw me and Matilda begin to replot the entire beginning of the story. During the live stream last month we continued doing that and we got decently far. It's mostly Lid's parts that are changing, which I'm not going to talk about a lot because Matilda will do that in her update, which of course is linked below as usual. As for Niam, we have changed his parts a bit as well. We've changed the map, basically removed the southernmost third or so of the land because nothing happened there, and we've moved the capital, which means that Niam's journey from the capital goes a little different from before. So this month I have been working on that. I have been rewriting Niam's beginning so that it matches with the map, and also adjusting it so that instead of being an orphan, he did have parents. We never really made a decision on that, I think, but me and Matilda at least agree that it's better if he knew his parents, because that way we can put any theories that Niam is actually related to the ruler to rest. We didn't want the readers to feel cheated by leaving that possibility open, but not delivering on it. So instead of growing up in an orphanage, Niam now grew up with his parents. His mother died when he was a teenager, and his father a couple of years before the story starts, because we haven't at all considered that his parents would play a part in the story, and if they were still alive, it doesn't really make sense to leave them out. So anyway, I have edited Niam's first 2 chapters with this in mind, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. On Saturday, we are doing another stream, and I hope to see you there. We are going to continue plotting the first half of the book, replotting the first half of the book, changing things so that they fit better with Lid's new beginning and so on. We might also do a bit of world building. I at least feel a need to know a little bit more about the religion in a practical sense, because Niam is religious. He goes to temple, and I've realized that I don't really know what that entails. When he goes, what happens there? Like, are there sermons? Do you just go there to worship individually? And what kinds of things are you expected to do or say, and so on? So, hoping to talk a little bit about that. Also, I want to say a couple of months ago, I began editing down our live streams to put them into more bite-sized pieces of our process, and I promised I'd put those up every Sunday. As you may have noticed, I have not done that. It turned out to be a lot more work than I thought, or I turned out to not have the time and energy for it, and since they also didn't do that well in terms of views, I kind of put that on pause without telling you. I'm sorry. But yeah, I apologize to the few of you who did watch them and maybe enjoyed them, and I hope that in the future I'll be able to start putting them out again, because I really do think it's interesting to see the process, and I do not expect anyone to watch all the hours of live streams as they are, anyone who wasn't at the live streams, because that's a lot of time to put into this. Anyway, hope to see you on Saturday. The stream is linked below. Click it and hit the reminder. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for our regular Thursday stream, or some other time in future videos. Thank you for watching, be safe, and we'll see you next time.